question arises as to whether municipalities can attract good engineers, but in fact that's not a problem at all. And certainly a case in point is Halton Region. When they replaced the water pipes here on Kearns Road, they pulled in a plastic pipe, an 8-inch diameter plastic pipe, inside of a 6-inch metal pipe. And I talked to one of the engineers from Halton Region one day, and he told me that they did this with minimal excavation, and there were only 2 companies in Canada that had the expertise to do that, and Halton Region was working with them. So instead of doing excavation, and which would have involved not just the water pipe, but also the natural gas pipe, the hydro lines, the telephone, and above all, the trees. They would all have been damaged by this excavation. So it really shows that, yeah, municipalities can have good engineers, and they're doing things in a That was it. Now, one of the holes they excavated was right here at the edge of my driveway, and it was about 8 feet square and about 7 feet deep. So when they came to fill this back in again, I was here one day and they had a contractor filling it in, and he filled it in with rocks, about half the size of your fist, right up to one inch from grade level. And I said to them, well, look, you can't do that because, if I try to water my boulevard, the water is just going to drain away. And they said, no, that's all you're going to get. So I took out my cell phone, called the folks at Halton Region, explained the issue to whoever picked up the phone in that with that contract, and said that this is just not the right thing to do. And they didn't say, well, let's form a committee, why don't you write us a letter, we'll have somebody look at it. They said, hand the contractor the phone. Now, I didn't hear the nature of the conversation, but I suspect it went something like this. Listen, if you want to stay on as on our bidders list, you better do the job right and stop cutting corners. So and dig out the stone, put in topsoil at the right amount. So in fact they did that. And the topsoil was just around the corner up on Edenvale. Like it was all there for the contractors to use. It isn't like they had to have a special truck or anything. And so this just shows that the engineers at Halton Region are absolutely doing things at the highest level of expertise. They have great common sense and they have great customer service.